Stop it.
Ching.
Stop. Dork. Wow, this is so much better than last time. Okay. Okay, you need to go put some pants on. Pants, go. Waiting for people to come on.
Mom, why did doctor appointments take so long?
Emma, you're driving me nuts asking about the doctor's appointments. What do you want to watch on TV?
Bubble Guppies.
Bubble Guppies isn't on this.
I want to watch that.
I
want to watch that.
You want to watch Spirit?
Yeah, Spirit.
Okay.
Spirit.
Okay. Is anybody out there?
No clue.
Okay.
In city. You in the moon. See, and we dance in the party.
Waiting. Oh.
Hey!
Hi! Someone said hello. I thought I was here by myself.
Hey, Mommy.
Go put some pants on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Would you stop it? Go put pants on. I mean it. Hi, Deborah. And Bookworm's Corner. Ooh, Bookworm Corner. That sounds interesting. Stop it. Hi, Jeanette. I'm going to beat you up. I'll beat you up. All right, stop. How's everyone doing tonight? Emma? Hey, stop, please. Oh, my goodness.
Hi.
My crazy daughter.
Hi.
Okay, you're going to make people sick. Stop. You're going to make emotion sick. I am working on the Crimson Hooded cardigan, which is this one right here. But I realized I was making the largest size and it didn't click to me at the time that I am also seeing a dietitian and a nutritionist to lose weight. So it really doesn't make sense for me to make the largest size. Hi, Cheryl. To make the largest size when I'm trying to lose weight. Because say next winter, I actually lose weight. That's going to be ginormous and it won't fit me. So I had to rip out 34 rows and restart. Hi to you and your. Hi, Katie. Oh, stomach stapling sounds worse than a C-section, and I've had one of those twice. And first one was bad. Second one wasn't as bad. I almost died. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Well, at least you didn't die. That's a good thing that you're still here. What, Emma?
Is you home?
I don't know, baby, but it's already past 7, so she's not allowed to play anyways.
How my doctor friend not coming?
So what are you guys working on? Because I love hearing about projects. Oh, wow. 112 pounds and you're 5'10"? Exactly what I was thinking, Deborah. It's an incentive. The smaller the size, it's like I have to work to be able to wear it. You know, so I did like an extra large. And I'm like, okay, say I get down to an extra large, it'll work. Or if I get down to a large, it'll still fit. It'll just be a little loose. Doll clothes? Oh my gosh. That cracks me up. I really love their new setup that they have on YouTube for lives. This is so nice. I'm doing hats. What kind of hats? Just like simple in the round, like top down hats? Or are you doing a pattern? Oh, that sounds cute, Cheryl. That is very true, Katie. Because I remember when I was in high school, I was actually really healthy. And I worked out like 2 hours almost every day. And yet, to my doctors, I was still overweight. But I could probably outrun them, and I could run circles around them, you know, because I was a soccer player. And yeah, it was crazy. Yes, I am a very busy mom. I have 2 small kids, so I am busy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why do you have a spatula, Colin? Oh, well, thanks, Katie. I try to just focus on eating a balanced meal and not, like, having too large of a meal. Yes, Emma?
You give me one thing.
What do you need?
I want fish.
Not right now. Like I said, not right now. You should have asked for that before I went live. Miss my sons. Oh, yeah. I hear a lot of people get empty nest syndrome once all their kids are grown up and moved out, and it's just them. I got a busy household, and right now, husband's not home, so kids are like all on me. He comes home tomorrow, thankfully, after being gone for a week. So, yeah. I honestly love being a stay-at-home mom just because the news scares me, and seeing all the kids that get abused and, you know, like, that stuff's like total like trigger for me. And I'm just like, no, my kids will always stay home with me. But then I know I kind of have to let them experience life, you know. I'll be the mom that keeps their kid in a plastic bubble. That will be me. Plus, I think a lot of kids don't get that one-on-one time that they should have with their parents, you know, because the world is now like a 2-income household kind of thing. And it's kind of a shame, you know, but I'm lucky enough that my husband makes enough that I don't have to work, and we can afford me being a stay-at-home mom. So it's a benefit. Plus, homeschooling now is going to be starting this year, so my plate's going to be really full. Emma, did you get one?
Yeah, and I get Colin one too.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
39. Oh, so your kids are adults and could have babies of their own at this point. So do you have any grandkids? Those are always fun. You know, get the kids, hang out with them, give them back at the end of the night. So you can have a good night's sleep. I'm waiting. Well, maybe one day, you know, your chances are good. You got 3 sons, so they have dogs. Yeah, baby. What?
He's taking all your noodles out.
What do you mean he's taking all my noodles out? What are you talking about? Well, stop him. Don't let him throw the noodles on the floor. Bye, Cheryl. Thanks for stopping by. Five little grand peeps here. Oh, that's always fun. But that's a lot for Christmas and stuff. 5 grandkids. Ugh, this yarn keeps splitting on me. So I have to tell you guys, today I fell down a cross stitch hole. Like, I recently started my cross stitch, and if you watch my last podcast, you would have seen that I started it. And I've loved cross stitch ever since I was little. My grandma taught me how to cross stitch as well. And I always go back and forth between crocheting and cross stitching. And today, oh my gosh, even last night is what started it. I was up at like 11 o'clock on my phone looking through Joann's.com of all their cross stitches, which, by the way, there's like 17 pages. And I was crazy enough to sit there and go through at least 10 while laying in bed. And crazy. Then this morning I woke up and I was like on all the sites for cross stitch. And I was just sitting there going about my business. And of course, I bought a couple. What? Okay, that's fine. So, yeah. But I'm super excited because they're really pretty. I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing them, because the one that I'm working on, I've had for at least a good 3-4 years, if not longer. And my grandma sent me a bunch of cross stitch stuff, you know, like little kits. Oh my gosh. If you go and do cross stitch kits, which I have come to realize, cross stitching is a very expensive hobby. You wouldn't think it is, but it is. It's a very expensive hobby. So to these people that do floss tube, who have like, be nice. So these people that do the floss tube, like podcast things, and they have like 5-6 cross stitches going at once, and they're like, oh yeah, and I have all these projects here lined up ready to go, and I'm like, how do you afford that? Like, I got mine on Joann's, and I did separate transactions so I could use the 40% off on those, so I wasn't paying full price, because if I was, I would only be able to get them. What, bud? Huh? So, you okay? You got your head. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Say hello. That's another thing, the framing. Like, I don't get how someone can, like, that in itself is so expensive, you know? Like, the framing. My goodness. So it's like, I would be that person that has like cross stitches in a poster frame because I wouldn't be able to afford the framing. That's bananas. So mine are just going to be more like I do them and then I don't know what I'm going to do with them. It's just another thing that I guess is fun to do. Oh my goodness. Say hi, Tanya. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. I got 2 Etsy conversations. Oh, I'll answer it later. They can wait a little bit. Cute little cross stitches left.
I'm here too, Mommy.
That's true, Katie. I think they're super cute, but I am one of those people that like to bite off more than I can chew, apparently. Because I really like the big, detailed cross stitches. And those tend to be the ones that I go for. But they take a really long time. Don't push him. He would have fallen and hit his head on the table. But I do want to do like some simpler ones. Like I found a couple cute ones that were adorable. So have you guys delved into cross stitch at all? Or stamped cross stitch? I haven't done embroidery just because I have real trouble keeping stitches straight and putting them where they're supposed to be. You know, I usually am about the instant gratification, but I also like really nice, big projects to work on as well.
Mama.
Yes, Emma.
Mommy's glasses today.
Your glasses are being ordered. You have to wait.
We have to wait later, and it's gonna get dark soon.
Yes, it is almost dark. Yes, Antonia, I do quite a few other crafts. What?
Why were my glasses not getting done?
You're just gonna have to wait. So let's go down the list. Obviously, I crochet. I just learned to knit not too long ago. I cross stitch. I still learning to sew. I'm still on the very basic square quilt kind of thing because apparently I still don't know how to sew a straight line. I've done bookbinding. I've done jewelry making. I've done candle making. Yeah. What is on your... That is... Emma, can you hand me that wipe?
Here.
So, I've also painted, drawn. I know how to draw, paint. I've done ceramics because my mom did that when I was growing up. So we did a lot of that when we were younger. What else? I've done a lot. I dabble in a lot. I'm not a master of really anything. Well, I would say I'm probably getting close to mastering crochet. There's still a few stitches where I'm just like, I don't know how to do that. So, I'm almost there. For a black 14 video to do my daughter's work. Oh my gosh, Deborah, your enabling is bad. Because I love doing Zodiac stuff. I think it's so cool. No, Antonia, I have never tried polymer clay. I feel like my fingers would be... Well, I don't think you have to make them miniature. Like, I've seen a lot of the polymer clay, like, stitch markers. And those are all, like, super tiny and super detailed and stuff. And I'm like, I couldn't do that. My fingers are far too big for that. But I guess you don't have to do, you know, like small miniature stuff. I've seen people do like small plaque portrait-y type things with polymer clay. Yeah. I honestly think... What, baby?
I want to watch Marcel the Bear.
Okay. I love cross stitch. Embroidery is a whole nother ball game. Oh, and I've seen these like embroidery pens now. Now that looks interesting. No. You're not gonna put a chair on the couch. You crazy girl. I don't know where you got that idea and thought that was gonna be okay. My kids want to change what they're watching. Where is it? Is it not on there?
How about Froggy poop in a frog?
We totally could, Antonia. I could sit and talk about crafts all day. And it's funny because I tried talking to my husband about it, and he just nods and, okay. And I'm like, well, thank you for, indulging me. That one?
No.
Boss Baby?
No.
This one?
No.
I thought you wanted to watch Masha.
Yes.
What is with spell check? Did not. I don't know what's going on with spell check, but I got your drift. I knew what you were saying. Wait, what did you want to watch, Emma?
I want to watch Masha and the Bear.
Okay, that's what I thought you wanted to watch. Okay, where? Okay, you got to get out of the way because it's not, the sensor is not catching. I want to go to New Zealand. I think that's an awesome place. And I feel like Australians and, oh my gosh, and people from New Zealand, I know, 2 different countries, but I feel like they're the only ones that don't, like, hate Americans. Probably, I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like Australians tend to be a little crazy, but not in a bad crazy, like crazy in a good way. Like, I'm going to go skydiving or I'm going to go cliff diving or whatever. And I'm just like, that's crazy, man. But they're funny. I like Australians. I wish I could go there. That'd be really cool. I hope I didn't just offend somebody and they're just like, because I don't mean to offend. Yeah. Bye, Julie. Be safe picking him up. Okay, Masha and the Bear. Again. I've watched this almost all day. It's a cartoon.
Masha and the Bear.
Yep, Masha and the Bear. Oh, I'm on row 2 and I forgot to. Row 2. Have to do my little row counter because counting single crochet stitches when you get really far up is not as easy as it seems. So I see New Zealand. So is it morning in New Zealand, Antonia, or is it, what time is it there? Oh, you're hurting my leg. There we go. Just got to straighten it out a little bit. So has everyone eaten dinner, or are you guys on different times than me? I'm not entirely sure. Jacob, my friend Mike from America. Well, that's good. Oh, are you driving, Deborah, and watching me? That's not safe. Oh my goodness. That's early in the morning, Katie. What did you have for dinner? We had garlic, shrimp, herb pasta. Yeah, garlic, herb, shrimp pasta. It was super good. And if my kids eat it, then it's a win. It's a win. Oh, okay. Deborah was like, oh no, don't drive. Don't do that. That's not safe. 6:30 in here, no alarm. Okay, so you're like an hour behind me then. Hey, Lacey. I was wondering if you were going to come on. So, as I was telling you guys, Hi, from Texas. Oh, you're getting them ready for bed already? Normally I get mine to bed at around 8. So I was like, well, 7, it should be good. It's like after dinner. Maybe it's like playtime right before bed. But yeah, getting 5 kids to bed, girl, you're my hero because I don't know how you do it. I have 2 and it drives me crazy trying to get them to bed. Ooh, that sounds good, Katie. I love mashed potatoes. They're so good. I do bake. I actually prefer baking to cooking because I love me some brownies and muffins. Oh no, what's going on with your editing? That sucks. Yeah, I normally start at 8 just because if I try any earlier, they won't go to sleep. Like, they just won't. There you go. You don't have to stand up now, see? Say hi. Can you say hi? No, you're too busy watching TV. It's funny because I love when people ask me, how do you get crochet done? This is how. I have my kids sitting on me and I have TV going. It's a mess. But anyways, as I was saying, I went on this embroidery or cross stitch hole. And lately at night, I've been working on my cross stitch instead of crocheting because I'm bad. And, oh, careful. I started watching this show. I think it's like a Netflix series. It's called Santa Clarita Diet. Oh my gosh. If you guys have Netflix and you enjoy a crude kind of humor, you totally need to watch it because it is hilarious. Like, I binged oh, okay. Can we stop? Oh, you threw it on the floor. Oh, that sucks, Lacey. Hi, Enid. Right? Oh my gosh. Like, first episode, I watched it and I was hooked. I was like, no, there's no going back. Like, this is hilarious. I love the whole, like, undead spin that, like, it's a totally different spin. And it is hilarious. It is, oh my gosh. I honestly could not rave about it enough. I even texted my husband. I was like, you have to watch this. This is funny. Sup, my Nita. I like binge watched that, and I was like, which got me off my Supernatural binge, so that was good, but I just thought it was so funny. What are you doing? Huh? Are you showing them your binky? Are you making faces? Honestly, I haven't watched very many Netflix series because we just got it like last month. And lately it's been mainly like, oh, the kids have been watching it and I haven't really had a chance to really delve into Netflix because I was stuck on Supernatural again because I'm just a crazy person and like watching the same thing over and over again. So yeah, I definitely need to look into more Netflix series, but that one for sure caught my eye. So I want to watch stuff that has similar type of comedy to it, if it is a comedy. Jane the Virgin. There's so many series that I need to look at because there's so many good ones that have come out. Then I haven't had cable for, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long at this point now because we've just had the Fire Stick. That sucks, Enid, because, I mean, we have only 2 TVs in our house. Oh my gosh. But we only have 2 TVs in our house, and it's like one's in the playroom, and then one's in our living room, which if my husband's home, most of the time, it's what he wants on the main TV, and the TV when it's in the playroom, it is the kids' stuff, which I normally watch on the laptop, which is fine because I normally have a pattern up or whatever. But yeah, I don't get to watch as much as I would like. Okay, so Lacey, I watched the first season of Stranger Things, and I did not like it. I thought it was way too slow, and then I felt like the whole climax of the series was like the last 2 episodes. So I was like, I don't know. I couldn't get behind it. And the second season didn't really look that much more interesting to me.
Go.
Oh, Etsy. So many. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like it was one of those shows that everybody hyped up, and then when I watched it, I was like, eh. See, and that's the thing. I'm not an 80s fan. I don't like the 70s or 80s, and I think that was the first thing that turned me off is because I don't like that time era. And it just, maybe I should watch the second season. Maybe it gets better. I'm not sure. Guys, my husband would be lost without me. He literally just texted me, what should I have for dinner? 80s are the best. I'm a total 90s kid. I love the 90s. Loved it. And 80s, I don't know. Everything was just too bright, too big. I was definitely the grunge, punk, kind of 90s kid. And my husband, I think that's why he likes it so much. He loves the 70s and 80s. And he loved Stranger Things. He thought it was the best. You guys might hear my cat complaining.
Yay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love how the topic of TV shows tends to come up a lot on here when I do live chat. I feel like I haven't watched quite a few popular shows. Like, it took me a long time to get on the Game of Thrones train. Like, I think there was already 3 or 4 seasons out. No, we were way behind. Because we've only had to wait for 2. So maybe it was like 5 seasons that was already out. Shh. Emma, you're not a wolf, okay? I'm trying to think. I've never seen Orange is the New Black, which I heard that was a really big one. What was another big one? Oh my gosh, the one where they were like the drug one. Oh, what was it? Oh, that sounds bad. The drug one, like the one with. Oh man, I can't remember. It'll come to me in like 10 minutes when I'm in the middle of another sentence. Breaking Bad. Thank you. Yes, that one. I haven't seen that either. Or Dexter, or like, I don't know. There's a lot that I haven't watched. So what are your guys' like current faves for TV shows? Because besides Santa Clarita Diet, which like I said, I totally binge watched and watched the whole thing. That always sucks, doesn't it? Like when you watch a series and it's so good and then the ending just like, ugh. I started watching Bates Motel, and I remember I was watching that with like my stepmom, and it was good, but for whatever reason, I never finished watching it with her. Probably because I was in high school and I had other things to do besides watch TV. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. Oh, I've seen Grace and Frankie, and it is so funny. But it definitely has that more mature humor. But I loved it. I don't know why I stopped watching that either. I think I have a tendency to binge watch a certain thing, and then I get tired of watching it for a while, and then I forget to go back to it. I knew what you were saying, Deborah. Took me a minute to like it, and now. How many seasons are there, Katie? Oh, that says Kate. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I've been calling you Katie the whole time. Oh my gosh, Kate. Sorry. I have like really bad eyesight right now, and it's like, I'm sorry. 5 seasons. I remember when that first came out. Are you getting sleepy? Okay. I could have swore it said Katie, but then it was like, I was like, I hope that's what it says. And then I got closer and it was Kate. I know there's quite a few series that I started watching like on Stars, or I believe it's like Stars and HBO, but I never got to finish because we ended up moving, and then I got behind on the series, and I think it was a live series. I'm not sure, or they just got slow, which was, what was it? Black Sails, which I didn't finish the last season because, well, we didn't finish the last season, which I love Black Sails, but I had just had I need to get back to Outlander, Lacey, so bad. That show, though, there is some things in there that I'm just like, whoa, man, this is intense. But I watched Black Sails, but I didn't watch last season because I had just had Colin when we were watching it, and I started having really bad dreams, like really bad, because pregnancy hormones, just having a baby, lack of sleep, like it was like crazy, vivid, bad dreams. And I was like, okay, I gotta stop watching this. Katie is a brilliant name. But I do need to get back to Outlander because I think we finished the first season and we were waiting for the second season or something like that. I can't even remember at this point, but I need to watch it again because I saw the previews for it, the newest season. I was like, say what? Like, this looks super interesting. I need to get back into this. So I need to watch Outlander. The other one I started watching was the White Queen, which I cannot even remember which queen that was based off of, but it was kind of slow. Okay, so I am totally behind. I don't even know who Sam Elliott is. I'd have to look it up. I've probably seen their face, but I don't know the name. The Ranch. Let me see. What does Sam Elliott look like? Oh, that guy? Okay. He's handsome for an older man. Your hands are sticky. Your hands are sticky. I've never seen that show, so I don't even think I've heard of it. I'll have to look it up.
Mama.
What, Emma?
My doctor wanted to see.
Emma, I already told you. The doctors will call us when... Are you just over it? Are you just ready to go to bed or what? Someone getting sleepy? Here. You can lay down. Boop. Right there. Uh-oh. My cat came down to complain at me because she's probably getting hungry for her dinner time. Roadhouse.
I'm going to go get something to eat.
What do you mean you're going to get something to eat? You've already eaten. You already ate dinner? You already had a snack? He's like crushing my foot getting down. I can't believe I've already been on here for 43 minutes already. That's kind of crazy, Sauce. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. My kids eat constantly. Like, it's a never-ending cycle of eating. Like, my husband's come home, and he's like, where's all the food? I'm like, your kids ate it all. They eat so much. Miss Kitty, are you coming to complain? You're gaining weight again, Kat. Oh, my goodness. You wish your kids ate? Is that what you're saying? Meow. 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 Hi, Bertha. Emma, she goes off and on from eating and not eating. Colin always eats. Emma, it depends. Sometimes it's a battle. Other times it's like, okay, she'll eat. Sweet. Birds. Yeah, my son eats like it's nobody's business. It's funny because if Emma leaves her plate at the table, or if we're, say, eating in the living room, like, and she leaves her plate, he's coming over and he's eating her food too. And I'm just like, kid, you're a garbage disposal. What's going on? No. Please don't jump. Please don't jump. Okay, just sit on the cat. That's fine. My son's a daredevil. He's standing on the couch looking at this table that I have you sitting on right now. Like, I'm going to jump to it. I'm like, oh God, don't do that.
Yeah.
So it seems like some people have switched out. So what are people working on? Since I'm working on the crimson hooded cardigan, which I frogged and then made a smaller size. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. Boys are wild. They climb on everything. Which I wanted a boy when I was having Emma. And now having a boy, as my second child, I'm glad I didn't have a boy, my first child, because I don't think I would have had the patience for it. I didn't have that mommy patience level worked up yet, after terrible 2s and, the treacherous 3s. That's what I call them, because they're worse than the 2s. That way I was prepared for a boy, because holy moly. I ran into my bird. Ow! Are you okay? Traumatic 3. Yeah, traumatic for us, because it's horrible. Threes is like when you think you may need a therapist. Like, 3s are bad. Meow. I'm really surprised how quiet it is in my house, because before I started this, it was nuts. They were like running around screaming. It was kind of crazy. Yes, Emma.
How's the doctor for not calling?
Emma, the doctor will call us when it's done, okay? I can't make them call me if it's not finished yet. So I took my daughter to the eye doctor on Tuesday, because when she went to her yearly physical, they told me, your daughter has an astigmatism. What?
I need glasses.
Yes, I know you need glasses. So I took her to the eye doctors to get her eyes checked to get a prescription.
Yes.
Turns out her eyes are just as bad as mine, and they basically told me that she will never have 20/20 vision, even with correction, which is basically what I have. And she has astigmatisms and She's severely nearsighted. Okay, that's going to end bad. So she has to get glasses now. Help him up. Come here, Colin. Come here, baby. You fall and bonk your head. And she's been on my case every day asking me, Mom, when is the eye doctor going to call? What's taking so long? I want my glasses, Mom. It's been enough to drive a person crazy. Because I would say in the past 2 days, she's asked me, Mom, when are the eye doctors going to call? What's taking them so long? Well over 100 times. Like, not even exaggerating. Okay, hold on. You're getting my yarn wrapped up. Why don't you go play with the kitty? Play with the kitty. Oh, goodness. So is anybody working on anything? Knitting, crochet, maybe even cross stitch, scrapbooking, anything? Driving home. Well, hopefully no one's driving home and watching. That'd be bad. I hope she does too, because I don't know how much longer I can take being asked the same questions over and over again. I mean, when I was little, I didn't want glasses. But then, in the late 90s, early 2000s, it wasn't cool to have glasses. But, hipsters nowadays have made glasses cool. And she likes them. She picked out these really cute pink ones that were literally one of the most expensive pairs. It's like, oh my goodness. Kid, you have expensive taste. You get it from your mama. Ooh. Is that the shawl pattern that you showed on your last one, Lacey? Because I'm totally going to participate in that, Cal, because I have yarn that I've been needing to use and a nice shawl. I love the way YouTube has this set up now, because the delay isn't as bad either. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm totally going to be doing that. And I've come to realize I am terrible at cows. Like, I was doing the knitted knockers cow, and I made one knitted knocker, and I haven't picked it up since. And I bought all the yarn for it. I bought freaking 12 balls of yarn for it.
Oh no, Mommy. Mom. It's getting dark already. We can't go to my doctor's appointment.
Oh my gosh, Emma, we're not going to the doctor's today. Sorry, I hope I'm not making anybody motion sick. Oh, does it? Okay, good. So I still have time if I ever decide to pick them back up again. I probably will. It's just going to take time. You've been on your game, Lacey, when it comes to cows. Like, you've been busting out left and right. You've been double dipping. And I'm just like, how do you keep track of all this? This is so complicated.
Mom.
Yes, Emma.
How's the doctor appointment not coming?
I don't know, Emma. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the pattern itself. Everyone's like, oh yeah, it's a really super easy pattern. And it is. I just don't like the way it's written. I don't know. I guess I'm picky like that. Lacey, I'm sure you're at least a good 20 cows by now. And we're only in April. Like, craziness. Same, Kate. Like, apparently I'm not someone that can do a boring pattern. And I mean, it's for a great cause, and I have to try and keep telling myself it's for a great cause. But it's just like every time I look at it, I'm like, do I want to finish it? What, Mr. Grunty Grunt? Ow. Please stop throwing stuff at me. Yeah, so I probably am not going to be making as many pairs as I wanted to. Because I wanted to make 2 pairs for every 2 balls I got. So like a small size and a larger size in every shade. That's probably not going to happen. I'm gonna tickle you. You're being crazy. Yes, Emma. Okay, Emma, please stop asking me. Literally within this last hour, it's been too many times. Okay? I don't have the mental brain power. Oh my gosh. I bought 12 and I'm just like, not happening. What, Emma? Okay, quit asking me, please. Yeah, so I definitely need to try and like talk myself into doing it. I'm just kind of bad at cows. Like I was gonna do Michelle's springtime cow. That didn't happen. Well, one, I thought it started later than what it did. I was like 2 weeks behind, and then don't do that again. You don't kick. I don't care. Then you tell me, Mom, he's hitting me. You don't kick him. He's a lot smaller than you are. Karma, that's what you get. Ow. Oh my goodness. Come here. Come here, crab bucket. Come here, my little crabby man. Your hair is getting long. We're going to have to get it trimmed soon. You smell like garlic butter. Wow. Nice name there. Hi.
No.
What?
Yes.
Oh, you're so angry. I didn't do anything. I'm getting yelled at. No? You got hair. Why are you so upset? Why are you upset? My kids do the same. Okay. They're the worst, right? Oh my gosh. One time someone came on here and said they wanted to, oh my gosh, something with their hollandaise sauce. And I was like, you're going to ruin Eggs Benedict for me forever. Stop it. Like, seriously. What? Are you going to yell at me some more? I didn't even do anything. You know, you're so cute when you get angry. I now understand when men say that. You look so cute when you're angry. I feel that way about my son. What? Why are you hitting? No, hitting. That's not nice. No. They really do need to get alive. Like, seriously. Oh, gosh, the world. It's tragic. Oh, gosh. You're okay. Emma, can you hand me his binky right there? Emma. It's literally right there. Little boy. What are you doing? Why are you swinging my sock around? Oh, goodness. You know, there's one thing that I haven't done in quite a while. I haven't written a pattern. I need to do that. Wait, what? Crazy, don't think it's time to pot. Sandy, I wasn't talking about my children getting a life. We weren't talking about my kids. There was a troll that was saying gross things, and we said he needed to get a life. Ugh, hold on, Colin. Gosh, why do I keep dropping everything? Here, baby. There we go. Yes, Emma. Emma, I don't know when they're going to call, okay? Can we say hi?
Why would Dr. Bruce taking so long?
I'm going to eat you up. You're so cute. Huh. Yeah. Ooh, coffee. If I drank coffee right now, I would be up until 2 o'clock in the morning. My caffeine tolerance is terrible. I love coffee. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Yeah, there we go. You're so cute. Yeah. I think someone's getting sleepy. Don't worry. We'll be going to bed soon. About 20 minutes. Yeah, about 20 minutes. That's when we normally get ready for bed. I think you're just sleepy because you haven't had a good... I stay up until about 2. Girl, you're crazy. And I'm guessing you have to wake up with those babies. You're lucky, Jennifer. I mean, I need the coffee to get me awake, but...
I want to go to the doctor's appointment.
Stop it, Emma.
I want to go.
You're not going to go to a doctor's appointment at 8 or 10 at night. The only doctor's appointment you would be going to is if you went to the emergency room. Yeah, staying up until 2. Normally, I'm up until midnight. That way I could still get a decent amount of sleep to deal with the littles in the morning. Okay, if you're going to lay down, let's lay next to Mama. Yeah. They will lay next to Mama and I tickle your feet. I tickle your feet. Tickle your stinky feet. I love coffee. I wish I could drink it all the time. But I also like to drink my coffee with quite a bit of coffee creamer in it. So I don't know if my body can handle the extra calories. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. 4 hours of sleep. I would be a total mom bee. if I only had 4 hours of sleep a night. They would literally think I just raised from the dead when I woke up. Well, hopefully you can adopt, Katie. That'd be awesome. Well, I guess that makes sense, Lacey. You know, not being able to see your significant other would be a total bummer. And it's always easier to work without kids up your butt. I'm sleepy. Someone getting sleepy? Or are you just getting cuddly? Yeah. Yes, baby. Yes, Emma, you need to keep your braces on. I have made hardly any progress tonight during this little crochet and chat. Colin, you took your shoe off and your feet stink. How do babies have such stinky feet? Yeah, I don't know either. Hello. Oh, I was saying, I have to go put my youngest down. Good night, Kate. Ooh, Australia. Hi. Hi, Brian from Australia. I need to do some more patterns. I need to finish the pinkie pie. I haven't worked on it at all, and I need to really bad. Colin, can you quit bumping the table? You're going to make everybody seasick, and we're not on the sea. When did I get into yarn? Well, my grandma taught me when I was 9, 10-ish. But I really got big into yarn, I would say within the last, I would say within the last 5 years or so. And I've gotten more so into yarn since seeing podcasts. I know everybody wants to see it finished, and I need to finish it. It's just, ow. Can we not hit me with Ninja Turtles? That would be nice. I know a lot of people were like looking forward to seeing how it turned out, and I'm like, I totally like neglected the project. So maybe I'll pick that one up this week and work on it because it's been sitting. I just hope it comes out all right, and I hope I can find the paper with all the measurements on it, because if not, I'm kind of screwed. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you going? Hi, Sarah from England. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, Lacey, is the pressure. It was just like, ugh. And I was putting so much pressure on myself to have it finished by a certain time, too, which didn't happen. But, ugh. I need to get back to it, though. And I think mainly because I was just staring at baby pink for so long, working on it. It was just getting to me. So much pink. So much pink. What, my little love bug? What, love bug? Mwah. So many random stuff's on your phone, on my phone. You're so cute when you sigh. Why is this not working? Okay. Ow. 4 people. Thank you, those 4 people who are sticking it out with me. Huh. Say thank you. Huh. Thank you. I'm going to tickle you. Thank you. What would I like to design next? I have been loving the asymmetrical shawls, but I know there's been so many that have recently come out. And then I love the blur, and I would love to do some kind of blur type shawl that's asymmetric, but I don't know. I'm not sure. And then I've had ideas of maybe a top for summer that isn't lace or mesh. Can you please stop doing that? Thank you. So I'm not sure. It's there's so many ideas, and it's certain ones have been done so many times that you don't want to be a repeat of it. So that's always hard. And I have this irrational fear that it's if I put out something anywhere near similar to someone else's, that they're going to be you stole my design, which there's so many designs out there that look so similar that that's not going to happen, but still. What? Daddy comes home tomorrow. So when you wake up later tomorrow, Daddy should be home.
Right now?
Ooh, fingering weight crochet hat. I knew what you were saying. What, Emma? I don't know. You don't see very many fingering weight hats in crochet. Normally they're all worsted or bulky. Yes, Katie. The size range is very important to me, so I have to figure out how to do the math. No, why don't you get an apple?
Cereal.
I'm not getting you cereal right now.
Please?
Emma,
Please?
you're just going to have to wait a few minutes, okay?
What?
Yeah, I definitely like the idea of an asymmetric type blur shawl. A fingering weight. Because I feel the indie dyed yarns are more targeted towards knitters. And I feel Lacey's going to be on the same page with me, is not just knitters like to use the fancy pretty yarns. Crocheters do too. So I really want to make something that has a fancy yarn. Fancy yarn seems to be a knitter's thing. And it's we like fancy stuff too. And same with the knitting designs. I know I've talked to so many crocheters where they're I love the look of knitting and the type of designs that they have that we just don't have in crochet. And I'm need to get on that. Fill that gap, Yes, see? She agrees. We like fancy yarns and nice things too. Huh. I agree, Katie. There's certain variegateds and that don't look as good. But I feel you just have to find the right design for it. Where the mini striping might be great for a mitten, that would look great. But I feel like variegated, you just have to find the right project. No. I need the table up, baby. You just have to find the right project that calls for it. Colin, no. Stop it. My coffee table like pops up and he's like trying to push it down. I love the way tonals look in crochet. I think they look amazing. Yeah, Lacey, I am loving Faith. Her design that she did with the hat, mittens, cowl that was like matching. Oh my gosh. I am just like waiting for the day she posts that so I can like buy the pattern. Almost done. Just a couple more minutes. Just a couple more minutes. I think I will, Sarah, is maybe doing like, because I got the yarns. She has some awesome stuff. I'm definitely thinking the yarn that I got from Bad Wolf Girl Studios. I have like 4 yarns that all have similar colors that would work really well, like blurred together or like faded. So maybe I should do an asymmetric like blur shawl in fingering weight, fancy yarn. Huh? Right, Colin? Okay, we're going to ignore me. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my gosh, it's still like a high moment for me. I'm just like, oh my God, I got to be Meg. Her yarns are awesome. And they go so quickly that it's like you kind of have to jump on the ones that are hot. I'm still wanting You're Not As Sane As I Am, I believe that's what it's called. Oh my gosh, it's like these really beautiful blues. She made a shirt out of it, and she wore it when she was there at the trunk show. Friggin' gorgeous. I was in love with it. Huh. No. Okay. You got something else on your face. Why do you keep getting stuff on your face? You rolling in dirt? Imaginary dirt? Yes? No? Hey. Why are you hitting the table? The table didn't do anything to you. Oh, yeah. Right? Like me and my husband, at first I was totally not into Doctor Who, like the first 2 seasons. I was like, this is just way too freaking corny for me. But as it got going, I actually really love Doctor Who. So when I saw her name too, I was like, Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf. So I had to watch it. And yeah, I think I watched her. The first one I watched was like her Halloween episode. Right? Like it's super cheesy. And it was funny because like I said, the 11th Doctor, when he first came on after, oh my God, David Tennant, I was like, I don't like him. And now he's like my favorite Doctor. But I totally love that show. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting for the new Doctor Who to come out so we can watch it because we saw the Christmas special. Yes, Emma?
Why is the pouring not coming?
I don't know, Emma. Wait, when does the new episodes of Doctor Who come out? Because I'm so excited to see this. Like a woman doctor. I'm super excited to see how that's going to go. Hi, Enid. Huh. And then I'm sitting here, I'm like, well, if it's a female doctor, does that mean she's going to have a male companion instead of a female companion? Because I would totally be into that. It totally is, Lacey. Like, I was like, no, I don't like him. And then I loved him. And then the older guy, and I was like, I don't like him. It's like you fall in love with the person, and then all of a sudden he's like, it's a change. And you're like, no, not yet. Plus, I also loved Amelia Pond. Like, she was snappy, and I loved her. Really? I felt like Donna didn't stand out as much as the other companions. Like, I would say Amelia and Clara were my favorite. Just because they were, like, very sarcastic and snappy and, like, I feel like they got through to the doctor in ways that no other companion really could. What, baby? I will when I'm done. I'm almost done. I'm gonna eat you. What music do I listen to? Oh my goodness. That is a range. I could listen to anything from, oh man, like metal to country to pop to older rap, not the newer stuff. I can listen to pretty much anything. Classical, oldies. I listen to a lot of different stuff. She was just so average. That's true. She really was. She was very average. But not in a bad way. But I did love her in the Pompeii episode. Like if you can't save everyone, at least save someone. Like, that just, like, hit me. I was like, yes, doctor, at least save someone. Oh, that did. I cried. I totally cried on the beach. Like, the beach scene with Rose and David Tennant's doctor. Oh, my God. It was just, it's like just ripped my heart out. It's like, don't do this. That is probably, between Doctor Who and Supernatural, I don't know what show I cried more in while watching it. Because there are some moments that are like real tearjerkers. And it's like, it's hard to compare because I just don't know. And those two are pretty much neck and neck for like my favorite show. Supernatural barely edges it out. But that's only because it's Jared Padalecki. Huh, Colin? Your hand's sticky? It's okay. It's okay. Really? I mean, I love Game of Thrones. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like you really have to pay attention in Game of Thrones or you're going to miss a lot. Like, there's so many little things that if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss part of something that's going on. And, like, sometimes I don't want to have to think when I watch TV. But I have to go back to Outlander again. Huh, Colin? What? I will. Oh, I'm with you, though. Game of Thrones is the bomb. I love Game of Thrones. Like, On my Etsy shop, I just did like almost all the main characters of Game of Thrones. So you can crochet a Grafgan of their face. Like, I love Game of Thrones. Even if it's just for the kilts. That's awesome, though. Like, well, Scottish men in general are just, hello. Yeah. How did you fall asleep in Game of Thrones? Oh my goodness. Like, that show is like so like, I was captivated by it. But I feel like the first couple of seasons was like sex and nudity everywhere. It was like, let's show them boobs and sex so they'll stay. It's like, where now it's more like content, where before it was just like nudity. Huh. Oh, I've slept through earthquakes. Like strong ones too, where like you could feel the house shaking and I fell asleep. I was just sleeping. My stepmom would wake up. Did you feel the earthquake? Wake me up from sleeping. I'm like, obviously not if I was sleeping. I've never seen Marco Polo. Hi, Randy. I started watching Vikings and I got like 6 episodes in, and I have this weird thing. Well, I'll start watching something and then I just stop out of nowhere. I was like 6 episodes in on Vikings. And I just like stopped watching. And I loved watching it. I was like, this show is intense. Like, I am digging this. Yeah, we're almost done. No? Can you say hi? Or are you just going to be crabby? Okay. Mwah. You're so angry. What, Emma?
You some cereal.
Yes, in a minute. I don't know how you stay on top of filming all the time, Randy. You're a crazy girl. I don't know if I could do those every vlog every day for a month. I don't think my life is that interesting to even do that. It'd probably be just my kids. Here's Colin running around. Here's Emma running around. Oh, well, that's interesting. Building furniture. Ooh, new desk. Hey. Isn't that always fun? I love getting new furniture. I need to get a new bookshelf because I'm running out of space for my books. I love buying stationery, Katie. I am so weird. I love buying office supplies. Like my husband, he loves buying cleaning supplies. Like he can sit in the cleaning aisle for like hours. But I can do the same thing in like the office supply section. Never enough room for books, right? I need probably 2 so I can fill another one. Oh, Enid, I have a paperweight and I love it. I mean, sometimes I wish there was color, but other than that, I love the paperweight. Why wouldn't you have a book in the bathroom? Sometimes you need it if you're in there a little too long, you know. But most people just bring their phones. Yeah, I mainly use mine for reading, but I'm also that person that I love having a book in my hands. Doesn't everyone bring their phone to the bathroom though? Like, I feel like everybody does that. That's like commonplace. Like Pinterest, Etsy, Instagram. Those are like your go-to bathroom apps. Right? The best time to Pinterest. Because you can get sucked in a Pinterest hole if you don't have like a time to like, okay, I got to get off my phone. You know? It's crazy. Yes. All right. Well, sorry guys, but I think I'm going to call it a night because I've already been on for like an hour and a half and Emma keeps asking me for some cereal. So I will see you guys later. I will definitely try to keep up with this. It's just like the last couple of weeks were like kind of crazy, so I wasn't able to hop on live, but hopefully I will be able to do it every week. So I will see you guys later, and it was so much fun chatting with you guys and trying to crochet, and my little one has fallen asleep. So bye.